know what I just fucking did?
What's up?
I was muted that whole fucking time.
You're a fool, man.
Bro, I
You're
was
a
muted
fool,
that whole
man.
time. Alright. My bad. So yeah, my bad. I gotta do that all over again. That sucks. Anyways, episode 3, you know, Victory David on the podcast. You feel me? 2019 state champion. We're gonna basically be asking him a couple questions today. Yeah, learn how his life is going. You know, new college, new state, new environment, new people. You feel me? So we're gonna see what's going on with him, and he's a grown man. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Tell me a little about yourself. Go ahead, man.
Uh, I'm Victory David, class of 2020. Now soon to be class of 2025 at Western Colorado University. I'm here on the dual full ride for football and track, and I'm out here to make my money. Feel me?
You feel me? Yeah, I feel you. You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, bro.
yeah.
So I'm gonna start off by asking, where are you from, and where do you currently live? Because technically you told everybody in like where you go to college, but people like to be spoon fed everything. So like, where, what's up?
That's true. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada. I came from Las Vegas High School. Now I'm living in Gunnison, Colorado, attending Western Colorado University.
So I'm just kind of curious because it sounds like it's in the middle of nowhere. But like, so like, how far is it from like everything like to do like? How you gotta drive? Like I had to like
Ooh,
2 hours, 2.5 hours to go to the next like university to go to a party. So like, how far are you from everything?
ooh, man. Well, um, closest mall is about 2 hours, 3 hours away from me. Uh, so can't go to the mall. Um, this place. I mean, it's a small town. It's a small town of like 6,000 people. 4,000 people attend the university. So it's kind of like ran by a whole bunch of youngsters. Um, you know, young adults. Um, but, like, there's not really much to do out here. Everything is like I said, 3 hours away from the city or the town, if you want to
Uh,
call it.
I mean, it comes that's actually a kind of a good thing sometimes especially when it comes down to like your first couple of years of college. It's not that many distractions, but then it comes down to when it comes down to boredom, distractions occur. So it's like, so, but I mean that's good. That's good though, man. You enjoying it
Yeah,
out there?
I mean, it's more. Oh yeah, I'm loving it out here, man. It's different from Vegas. You can see the stars out here. You know, um,
Hold on, you can see
you can
stars.
see the
You
stars
just
out
gotta
here,
go to the mountains, bro. Like
bro. You can't see no stars in Vegas,
yes,
man.
bro. Yes, you can. If you go to the bro, I'm telling you, you just gotta go to the mountains. Like you, like you can't be near like the strip and downtown. You just gotta go to the mountains. If you go to the mountains, you can see a couple. Like they there. Like
Barely, barely. Use your
all right, bro.
imagination.
So you went to Colorado, do a ride scholarship. So right now you're doing football. You guys just had what your first game, couple like maybe a week ago, something like that.
No, our very first scheduled game will be on Halloween. Coming up against SFA Austin or Stephen F. Austin, Texas.
All right. So what was the picture you put up? Was that a scrimmage or something that you put up on the?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That
So
picture, that post on my Instagram was a scrimmage. Yeah,
okay. So they still got you as a wide receiver. Okay. I'm
yeah,
just
they
I'm just
do.
I'm just
Got
I'm
me
just
at wide
asking because I know
receiver,
they
and
changed they switched up Miles' position too. So I was just checking to see if you still got the same position and whatnot. All right. So
yeah, I seen that. No, I'm too small. I'm too small for any other position.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they can put you somewhere. Like even if it's like a quick little play or something, like you put you on a running back real quick.
We do like fly sweeps. We can do that. That's it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So when you when you decided to go to Western Car, what was the main reason you decided to pick this school out of all the schools you could have picked? What was the main reason for this?
Well, the main reason why is well, the offer. They offered me the best they had. At the dual full ride. That's what I wanted to provide my mom so she doesn't have to pay for my school. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose Western.
That is fair enough. Like I always tell everybody, look for the best offer. Like if they gonna give you money, they give you money, bro, and then you go off of that. How? There's a question. Since you're from Vegas, man, hot climate. You feel me? Nothing but hot climate. How was that? You got snow, right? 'Cause I think you posted that. How's that been?
Man, let me tell you. So it was like about like a couple weeks ago, 2, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Out of nowhere, it just starts snowing. Out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Vegas boy. We barely get snow every 9 years. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, like an inch of snow, foot of snow just starts hitting the ground a whole day, and then the next day after that. And I'm out here like, amazed, like, oh my gosh, and then it melts away. But everybody's like, oh, Vic, are you wearing a jacket? It's only 70 degrees out here. Like,
Oh, that's
I'm,
cold. That's
I'm from a,
cold.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm from a city that's 120. You know what I'm saying? On a daily, 100, 110 on a daily. And I'm
So
out here wearing a jacket at 70 degrees.
because when I lived in Kansas, man, like I had that first hit of snow, and then every time somebody says it's snow in Vegas, I've never actually seen the snow in Vegas. I always sleep through it. So it's like every time it's like, oh, it's snow, this snow, I'm sleep. And then when y'all had a snow day, what no snow day, what no snow day at all.
I remember that. I remember that. It was a snow day with no snow.
I don't know what was
I
going on that
remember
day
that.
because everybody woke up, there was nothing outside, and we were like, what's going on? And so it is what it is. But I mean, it's a good change of scenery, so you know for sure what you like and you don't like for later in life. 'Cause I
For
learned,
sure.
I already
Yeah,
knew I
for
didn't like
sure.
cold, but yeah, I learned that's not for me. So yeah, never do that again. So let me see. So when you now that you're going through the football aspect, how has it felt differently now that since you're playing through COVID and you're trying to adjust all these new rules and everything that's going on with your school? How has that been for you?
Um, well, like for the first couple of weeks, they had us like split up into like small groups. First, they had us all the freshmen, like skill players, all together, and so on and so forth. And then they slowly kind of like brought everybody together in a way. Now we all have like full practices with everybody, but for like locker situations, they give us 30 cards for 30 players to be inside the locker room only. And then every time one player comes out, they get the card. And they give you the card, and you go in, and that's how it is. We all obviously everybody wears their masks in the buildings, and they gave us like these like little shields that they put on our helmets so that we can't really like cough in front of everybody or something like that in a way. Um, but that's how it's been mostly. We all been kind of like cautious with the whole COVID thing going on.
So I noticed something. So your room, you got your little LED lights and stuff. So you got your own room or you got a roommate?
I got a roommate. Yeah,
Oh, I
I
was
got a
gonna say you
roommate.
living it up, bro. You got your own room. I was like, you living it up, dog.
I, I,
Is
shoot,
that
I
why it's
wish.
only is that why the LED like only like in that corner? That's your side.
Oh, there's no. I got one right here and then one behind my TV.
Oh, okay. All right. Got you.
Yeah,
All right. So since you're
yeah,
since you're a dual athlete scholarship right now, which means you're rolling over into track after this, right?
yes, sir.
So right now, as if
Maybe
you,
indoor track actually.
yeah, I know. Indoor track is terrifying, bro. Like it's like to me. Well, it was to me the first time that I stepped on track. I'm still gonna have that mentality like I'm about to go out here and run. But I know when I ran my first 400, and I took off so fast, but I didn't realize about that bank. And so when I came off that turn, bro, I almost flew off the track because I was trying to hop. I was like, oh snap! And yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly and embarrassing. And it's like everybody else from the
That's how it
Midwest
is.
and the East that already knew how to do it. They were like, bro, what are you doing? Like I'm like we don't got one, bro. So it's like,
Oh
and then when you
god.
tell people like, yeah, I've been running for like 18 years and you ain't never had an indoor track meet, I was like, it is what it is. Because the only thing
Yeah.
like I think out here, the only one people used to go to was Flagstaff, and I never went to that one. So,
Mm,
um,
mm.
so right now, how do you feel like? when going out there, how do you feel like you're stacked up right now to the people who are already on the team?
On football or track.
We're talking about track right now. So like, if from the times that you've looked at from before you came in, or the times that they have posted right now, how do you feel like where you're standing at right now?
Um, right now I do have a little bit of confidence um in myself because looking on the roster, I'm coming in as the fastest 1 and 200 meter runner, and my plan is to get faster and faster as the day goes by, um, but I don't use that as like a motivation or like cockiness for me being number one at the school right now. I don't feel like I should use that to like bash other people. I use that to um, continue working, like getting better and working on my craft on the track.
So remember how I used to tell y'all, man, every day is a new day on the track, bro. I don't care how fast y'all ran last week, yesterday, or whatever it is. Y'all step on the track a new day, it's always gonna be something new. So like, you never know what could happen. So that whatever, he might put some turbo boosters on his spikes one day. I don't know, but everything could change, man. Just you gotta stay focused on your actual goal and what you're trying to do, and stay focused on that. So
100%.
going through with just the aspect of not necessarily being the fastest one out there, but have you? Here's is a question basically that's geared toward your knowledge of how in depth you're trying to figure out what you're trying to do at the school. What is their 200 100 meter record,
Gosh, I don't even know. I looked at it earlier, but I don't even remember it. I
bro?
don't even remember.
Bro, you need to write that
I
down.
know.
You need to write that down and slap it on your wall. Like put it like right above when you wake up. So when you so like when you open your eyes, you be like, that's it, bro.
That's the only.
That's it, dog.
That's
Like
what I'm going for.
regardless if it's like, that's what I do a lot of stuff. Like regardless if it's a wide receiver, like say reception yards or whatever it is, like whatever you want your goal to be. First thing you see when you wake up, boom, got you. Get up, hustle to it, dog. That should be like, especially if that's your goal, dog. It should be like the one thing that you focused on. It's like you should be able to let somebody ask you that question, like, yeah, I know what it is. I'm coming. I'm coming for it. What's at it? Like, so
You know how it is. You know what I'm saying?
it's definitely, it's gonna be interesting to see all y'all, man, do it, go like just kind of venture out and doing like the college thing, and I'm excited to watch y'all, man. And as soon as they let us come to y'all stuff, I'm gonna try to make sure that I come to 30%, at 30 to 40% of y'all stuff, man. As far as funding
I
and
love.
all that stuff comes around. So
I love, man.
in general, how has like meeting these new people in this new town that you've never been to before? How's that gone? Because I know a lot of people aren't good at adapting sometimes. So how's that been?
Man, um, my first time getting here, with my family when we first pulled up to Gunnison, it's just the energy. You know, everybody has just this positive energy. Everybody knows everybody because it's such a small town, so everybody knows everybody. Just yeah, like the energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just so positive out here. It makes you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just great.
It's weird that it's almost like that environment was almost like Vegas because everybody knows each other, but still it's still a big city, but everybody knows each other, and it's like it's weird. I don't know. It's super weird to me
Right.
that it was so big, but everybody knows each
No,
other.
that's
But
facts. That's facts.
so when it comes down to how you've how you've prepared yourself for like how have classes been going, studying, all that stuff like that. How's that going for you?
Honestly, classes have been great. It's
Did you
so
say classes
so much
been
different
great?
from
Bro, I've never heard of you said classes. You said classes are great.
from great man from me. That's crazy, huh?
Vic, you ain't got a
No,
lot, bro. No, I'm not saying
I'm
like
dead.
bad
I'm
like
dead ass.
I'm
I
not
mean, like
saying
one
like I'm
class.
not saying like I've never heard nobody say like, yeah, I love classes. Like I was for real?
I don't, you know me. I don't really like school, but man, like it's not like high school. They give us some freedom. They give us some time to do some like homework. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just been pretty going pretty good for me so far. Except one class, one class I'm a little on the rope right now, but I'm
I
getting
was
it.
fin-
I'm getting
bro.
it. I'm
I
getting
was
it.
finna
I'm
say
getting
I
through
don't
it.
know where you're going with this. I was like, but I mean, bro, that's good though. If as long as you're excelling in other stuff, and even if you need help, if you're excelling at everything else, and that one piece, bro, don't be afraid to ask people for help, dog. Like, don't get to the
100%.
last
Yeah.
minute and be like, yo, I don't know what just happened. Like, just it's like it's cool to ask for help, dog. Don't ask me though, cause I'm
Yeah.
I help nobody.
Yo, you're a fool, man. You're a fool.
So here's a question. So during like the amount of training, you haven't had training for track yet, but like when it comes like how we used to train and everything like that, how has training with football matched up to the torture I used to put you through?
Oh man. See, nothing can compare to the torture you put me through. Honestly, honestly. I mean, it got me. It gets me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Prepare me for the next level. But nothing can compare to what you did to me. Oh man,
I
never,
tell everybody, bro. I was
never.
like, bro, when it comes down to even if like no matter what you go through at like during training, like you'll go to whoever else is training, you like, yo, this is not that bad, bro. Like I'm not over in the corner throwing up, so it's not that bad, bro. But cause I
That's how it
heard when
is, man.
you told me that they had people that didn't believe it's that hard. But that's gonna be interesting.
So yeah, I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring them through Vegas, and I'm gonna have you show them what's up. I'm gonna have you show them what's up. What's the deal?
So for everybody who doesn't really know a whole lot about you, what was what was the key thing that made you choose? Because I didn't meet you to your sophomore year I think was it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, just about.
what was it that got you to choose football and track? Because there's a lot of sports to pick from. So what was it that brought it to a standpoint where it was like, okay, these are the two things that I'm gonna better myself in and I'm gonna push myself toward.
Well, throughout my high school career, all I've played was football, track, and I did basketball, but we're not gonna talk too much about that. Okay. Uh, I was a one and done season. One and done season. That's it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
No, but once I started track, my very first time running as a sophomore in high school, um, dude, it just like I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with the sport. The competing against other fast guys, other better guys than you. You know what I'm saying? And as a first timer and how far I made it, making it to fourth fastest in state as a sophomore. Going against seniors and juniors. It really like boosted my confidence and just opened another door for that sport. And football has been around like my whole life. It's been in my family. Um, my cousin kind of introduced me to it, so that's when I fell in love with the sport. And I just been playing since when I was younger. So I just wanted to get better and better at both sports. Once I started each one.
So I think one of the most vivid memories I have of like it wasn't even training, it was at a track meet, bro. One of the most vivid memories I had with you, bro. We were at Arcadia and you ran a
Oh
200.
man.
You ran a 200. I think it was prelims,
Oh
dog.
we. Ah,
And I think I
dang.
was just telling y'all not to be so wrapped up in times, and y'all was going through the times. Y'all was like, oh man, we
Who you
got this, we
telling?
got this.
Who you telling, man?
Bro, when you
I was in the
came back,
hotel writing down the times and everything.
when you
Bro,
came
you think
back
I'm
up,
playing?
bro,
We were sitting there.
go, bro. I want go ahead and
Go
tell
ahead,
your
go
story.
ahead.
Go tell your story, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spit out what I have to say on my side because I want to hear how you tell this story.
What you want to start from the beginning?
Go ahead and start from the beginning,
Man,
bro.
golly. We in the hotel. We in the hotel room. We all watching the Usain Bolt documentary on Netflix. Trying to get that motivation, get that speed mentality. Uh, I'm sitting there at the hotel desk, light shining down, had the paper, had the pen, had my phone. I'm looking through the times. I'm like, okay, this guy's my heat. What time he run? All right. All right, I got the fastest time in that heat. Let's go. It's gonna be a cakewalk. Next day comes. I'm getting prepared for the 200. Uh, they made us go the opposite way, like where the 400 starts. They made us go that way. Um, I was like, okay, this is new. I don't know how I'm gonna run, but we're gonna make it through. So I'm getting in the track. I'm in the blocks. I think I'm in lane 4, 5. Best lanes on the track. I'm talking about in the 200. Uh, Shoot, gun goes off. Bang. I'm out. I'm running hard. I'm running hard. All of a sudden, I hear little Asian boy comes out of nowhere. Boom, passes me. And I see a black guy. Boom, passes me. I'm like, oh God, I'm trying to hang with the pack. So everybody in 6, 7, 8, 9 already, leaving me. Everybody from 1, 2, 3 coming up, man. All you and just going. I'm like, oh no, I can't come last. Shoot, I came like what, 6, 7?
Something like that.
Boy,
It was either fifth or sixth, I think. But cause like it was
shoot.
funny. It was funny to me because I had literally just told. I was like, bro, do not get wrapped up in those times, dog. Like half the time, coaches
Yeah.
will either input their own time they want to put in there, or they'll lie, or they didn't even run at all that year, and they'll just put in whatever they want to put in. So it's like, and then, like if you're from
Yeah.
California, you can automatically go to that track meet. Like so, we have to qualify, but they don't. So
Right.
it was
Right.
like I kept trying. I was like, bro, do not get wrapped. That's why I tell you, bro. It's every time you step on track, it's a new day, dog. And I just remember you coming to the
New
stand. You
day.
was like, bro, I don't know what just happened. It was like all I heard was. I was like, oh my god.
And the crazy thing is, you would think that I would have been like upset or disappointed. Man, I was laughing a storm. I
I
was
mean,
telling
you.
us that story like,
Here's what I tell everybody. I've told you guys like from day one. There's literally no reason to be upset if you did your best, and there's really no reason not to be upset if you're running with some of the fastest kids in the country. Like it's not like you're running against some scrubs and they just spank you trying to
oh
figure
yeah,
out what just happened. But I
yeah,
didn't mean to
because
call them.
Arcadia is the best
I'm
of the
sorry.
best.
Wait, for anybody who watches this much, you just call kids scrubs. I didn't mean. I didn't like that. I'm just saying like the kids that are not up to par with certain people who are running. That is what I am trying to say. But
Yeah.
yeah, that is because I remember Miles had almost the exact same story at that on the finals when he said what old boy did, turned his hand up and said,
Yeah.
I was like, what? But I mean, yeah, man, I'm just it's a whole bunch of like vivid memories with y'all, man. I'm just glad all you guys are really excelling and doing your thing, man. This is the main reason, the main point of what we do and how we do it. Regardless if you guys become the best in the world, you guys became fabulous young men, bro. You get fabulous young men, man. You guys are growing into yourselves and can't do nothing but applaud all y'all, man. You, Dev, Miles, Tim Put, all y'all, Cody, all y'all, man. It's just from the people I met, I was a little worried about y'all when I first met y'all a little bit, just a little bit, man. But y'all turned out to be some awesome young men. All right, so we're gonna kind of just wrap this up. So how's when you come back to Vegas?
Man, I come back November 24th.
No, why you say it
November
like
25th.
that?
Oh, oh.
Like you was been at like you got a concert opener coming out. It's like November 24th. Beat it.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I got a tour.
Finna drop the single. What's popping? But all right, man.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hold up too much of your time. I know it's Tuesday, man, and I know you gotta give study and all that stuff. So I just I appreciate you, man, for coming on and giving me your time. And most likely we'll get you back on here
Thank you
once
for having me.
I get every time I have my little layout and all that stuff on and all that good stuff. So we'll get you back on here eventually. But I, mean, I appreciate your time. If you have anything you want to plug or anything you want to put out, let me know. Right, go ahead and say it. If you got anything you want to plug, I don't know, TikTok, something, I don't know.
TikTok. Boy, I don't make no TikTok.
Hey, people do a lot of things, man. I'm just asking. I'm just asking, bro.
Man, nah,
All right,
nah.
bro.
But yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys are in here, you guys see his Instagram. I don't know if you got Twitter and all that other stuff. Is it the same thing?
Oh, Twitter. My Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter,
I
man. Do
don't
you
even
ever?
know my Twitter. Hold on.
Oh my G.
Shoot, I don't even know my Twitter, man. Shoot, caught me off guard. I was ready. Nah, it's my Twitter is victory with three Y's D4.
So it's a stuttering victory.
It's not
Victory
really
like
a
that.
no. It's just three
Oh, three
Y's,
Y's, three
man. It's
Y's,
just
three
my
Y's,
name
three
and
Y's, three Y's. All right, so it still holds
it's
up.
just
It
my
holds
name
up.
and three Y's, man.
It holds up. All right, I don't know why
Yeah.
my brain was thinking about the V, but it holds up. All right. All right, man. I appreciate you. Huh?
No, man. No, man. No, man. God.
All right, dog, man. I appreciate your time, dog. Go ahead. I know you probably got homework and
Appreciate
whatnot to do. Go ahead and
yeah.
knock that out for me. Do that, because you come back talking about you got bad grades, dog. I'm going to jack you up because you just told me you was doing good. All
I
right,
got
bro.
you. I
All
got
right,
you.
man.
See
Deuces.
you.